Welcome to the Divine Hangout. I'm your host, Hillary Jubilee. It is my intention that when you listen to this podcast, you experience an increase in peace, abundance, and divine miracles in your life experience. If you love all things spirituality, wellness, healing, manifestation, and miracles, you are in the exact right place at the exact right time. Let's enter the portal together. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Divine Hangout. It's Hillary, and today I am very excited to be putting out this episode on the Isn't It Wonderful 2-week challenge. So I am challenging you to do this 2-week challenge with me, and it's based on a Neville Goddard principle a Neville Goddard affirmation called Isn't It Wonderful. So it's exactly like it sounds. It's just an affirmation, and you say, isn't it wonderful, in your mind over and over again for 2 weeks. And then we share with each other the cool things that have went on, what cool, wonderful things have popped up for you in the time of doing this. So I've done this challenge previously on my YouTube channel before this was a podcast. I started it in 2020. We did a 1-week challenge, I think, to begin. And then I had everybody send me, a message of any wonderful things that popped up during that time. And yeah, so I'm really excited. So I challenge you to start this. Let's say I'm going to post this video on, I think, September 8th. It's going to be episode 31 of the Divine Hangout. And let's start it on September 8th. So the day that I post this video, so today, let's start doing it. It's really easy to do. So I will just explain a little bit more about how it works. So basically, one thing that Neville Goddard also talks about, if you don't know who that is, basically he's a mystic guy from the 50s and 60s. He taught manifestation. He taught on the law of assumption, and a lot of his teachings are based on the Bible, but it's not Christian or religious. It's more of a spiritual context is how I view it. And anyway, law of assumption is just basically what you assume to be true will be true in your reality. If you assume a new state of being, if you assume a new belief, that will get reflected back out. It's kind of like law of assumption, just in different words. When I found out about law of assumption, it really made me understand creating my reality a lot easier than law of attraction back in the day. Now I've kind of come full circle. I like both, but Isn't It Wonderful is a really awesome affirmation and fun little challenge that we can do together. So people are still watching my video from 2020, and I did it again in 2021. Those videos still get used today, so I figured let's start it over again, and because we're obviously into it, so I love it. Let's do it. So as well, another thing that Neville Goddard talks about is getting into a state akin to sleep, which basically is just like a meditative state, a calm state. So a really good thing to do during this challenge is to fall asleep saying, isn't it wonderful? Because that time right between when you're awake and you're asleep, between those two states, as you're falling asleep, is a really powerful time for manifestation, visualization, reality creation. It penetrates the subconscious mind a lot easier. So as we're falling asleep, we're going to say, isn't it wonderful? And you can also replace that saying with any quick phrase that resonates with you. So like, thank you, or it is done, or isn't it lovely, or anything like that would work for you. So, and the other thing with it is like, if you're able to cultivate this feeling of gratitude. So it's like steeping yourself in the wonderfulness feeling of wonderful things happening to you right this very second, and really try to concoct the vibration or the energy of something wonderful happening to you right now. So you also don't need to qualify it. So you don't need to say, okay, I'm really trying to manifest this one thing, and I need this thing to happen. So isn't it wonderful that this happened? Let's just take the pressure off a little bit. Your ship's sailing on I don't care sea. So if you can just not qualify it to what specifically is wonderful, just make it open and be open to all sorts of wonderful things coming in, and just take the pressure off. If you're really trying to manifest something, it's not coming in, let's just take the pressure off and just leave it open, okay? Another awesome thing for this Isn't It Wonderful affirmation is that if you have so many things that you want to manifest, okay, I want to manifest a partner. I want to manifest a new job. I want to manifest a new wardrobe. I want to manifest being in better shape, or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. If you have like so many things and it's like, hey, like you're overwhelmed, Isn't It Wonderful is a great technique because it just encapsulates, you know, like your life is wonderful, and just like going to the end and manifesting, assuming the end and your wish fulfilled is what Neville Goddard talks about. Like, go straight to the end, skip the middle part. It's not our business how things come to be. Just life is freaking wonderful, and like, let's affirm that and let's see what cool things come up. So say it to yourself like a lullaby, Neville Goddard talks about, as you fall asleep every night for 2 weeks. We're gonna do it. Just isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Just like, and bringing up the feeling of wonderful things occurring. So let's do that for 2 weeks. And then after that time, I will make another video of the results of like what's happened to me in that time. And I will share some cool things that have happened to you. So please let me know in the comments below. If you're on YouTube, let me know in the comments below if you're gonna do this challenge with me. I'm really excited. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever, then send me a DM, or whoever, send me a DM on Instagram. It's at Hillary Jubilee, and let me know if you're gonna do it with me. And then when those things start to come up, comment on my YouTube video or send me a DM on Instagram. I also have the Divine Hangout or Hillary Jubilee, either one of those works. I will see it and I will respond. And yeah, let's do this together. Let's create some wonderful magic. How about it? Okay. And that is a wrap for episode 31 of the Divine Hangout, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.